Hello, everybody, and welcome to my first ever top 10. Alright, so it's December, right? And you know what that means? Well, that means 3 months until the Super Smash Bros. Comes out. So this, right here, without further ado, is top 10 game modes for Super Smash Bros. Now, I know that this game, I don't know, they haven't really told us anything about it, but I believe it's scheduled to come out around March, which is awesome. I cannot just say how excited I am for this. And so yeah, this is the released music for it. But anyway, it was in the trailer. But yeah, so sorry, that's my mouse. And I mean, really, it's just so awesome that I had to make a video on this. Top 10 game modes for Super Smash Bros., 3DS, and Wii U. Now, these game modes are pretty much like game modes that I enjoyed from the past game, or just like, game modes that I've thought of myself. And so, without further ado, here's the list. I know I've already said that before, but whatever. Alright, number 10. The Bomb-Omb Battle. Now, this idea is, I've seen it before, obviously. A lot of you guys have. And, it's pretty much where the Bomb-Ombs rain from the sky and kill people. So, I know it's been in, like, sudden death type things and everything, and that's great. But I would like it to be its own game mode. It would bring a lot of potential to and fun to a lot of multiplayer stuff, which is really awesome. And I think that Super Smash Bros. Being a very multiplayer-oriented game needs something that is just fun. You can sit down for a few minutes, I guess, and play it. I mean, I guess that plays more for the 3DS version because of the fact that the 3DS is very centered around not having to sit down for a while and have a lot of time to play. Also, I mean, I know the 3DS and Wii U internet capacity is a lot better than the former systems, and so I'd like this to be multiplayer online, and obviously not online as well, through download play. So yeah, that's, and as you see right there, here, it is explosive fun. I know, that's a really bad pun, but whatever, it's okay. Alright, so, number 9. And this is something that I guess we came up with the help of Iron Twins. He helped come up with this idea. Now, say this is the roster, right? So, the game that works like this. You start on Mario, and then you play a match. It doesn't necessarily have to be like 1 versus 1, 1 versus 2. It can be any. It can be up to 4 players, obviously, possibly even 5 if they implement that somehow with the Wii U. I don't know what they're doing, so whatever. But so you start on Mario, right? And then if you win the first battle, whether it be a stamina battle, regular battle, or whatever, you advance and you move to the next character, which would be, in this case, Wario. This is not a real roster. I just found this online. So, yeah, just for example purposes. You could go this way, you could go this way, you could have a set roster to where it could be just 5 players. You could have 5 set players. The winner, whoever wins with the 5th player, wins the game. And generally, how we play it is if you would get the King K rule right here, and then if you won, you go to random. Now, random is pretty much the sudden death, to where if you win this one, you win the game. That is it, and it's over. You win. To the winner goes the spoils. So yeah. Random. But, yeah, generally, we've just called this the Mario game. I mean, it's not a very original name, but it's an original game. So, yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, so, number 8. Alright, now this is Target Smash, Multi-Man Brawl, and Home Run Contest. These were possibly some of the funnest parts to the game. I actually enjoyed these a lot. For me, if I was by myself, I would play with all these, you know. And actually, some of this could be some of the hardest things in the game. Like, the Target Smash was obviously one of the hardest trophies to get. Beating that first level in, what, 10 seconds? 15? I think 15 seconds? That is insane. Even with, like, I don't know, like Sonic the Hedgehog is supposed to be super fast. He doesn't... I haven't even beaten that one, I don't think. So, honestly, it provides some of the most challenging parts to the game, which is awesome. And Cruel Brawl, that is tough, man. I love it. It is so fun. You always want to be challenged. So, yeah. Alright, number 7. Online tourney. Now, tournaments, this is a good way to play with your friends, your family, your random hobos on the street. I don't know. Just random people. I don't know. But this needs to be online. This, like, I mean, I know you can add in, like CPUs and stuff, but they weren't that good. And I mean, I would just like a random matchup system that would just put you in a tournament and show you the bracket, and you could spectate battles, and all these little battles down here would all be going on at the same time. So like, once you won your battle, you could spectate the ones that were still going on. Like, that would just be so cool, and I just really want that. That would be like a dream come true, to just be able to play against so many other people. I mean, I don't know how well I would do, but still, awesome. So, number 6. Alright, so you guys know a game called Cloudberry Kingdom, right? Cloudberry Kingdom, pretty much, platformer. Had random stage generation. This would be amazing. Random stage generation. They already have you able to make your own stages, so why not randomly generate them? Put in all these little weird blocks and just make forms, and just, that'd be so awesome. For the random, it could just be like, it would randomly name it something like Brawl, I don't know. But yeah, that would just be so awesome to be able to just fight on random levels all the time. It could make Escalator Land, and it would all be just moving platforms and move up and down and side to side. That would just be awesome. And maybe even implement like new little entities, like things that you can stand on. That would be pretty awesome. So I feel like that would be a good thing for this. Also, you could do that online as well. That could be one of the features of online mode, if possibly. Because I know the Wii U, they're gonna have online. If they don't have online, I'm gonna be very disappointed, which they will. There's no way. I mean, come on, Nintendo. All right, number 5. All right, for the top 5, we have Classic Brawl. Obviously, Classic Fight? I don't know, whatever. So, Classic, you know, you go through, you fight a lot of characters, you know, randomly. You can have teams of, like a bunch of multi-man stuff, like a multi-man characters. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I really have fun with that. It's been ever since the 64 version, so I don't see why they wouldn't bring this back. And it ranks the number 5 spot because I've had fun with it, and I think that they could possibly do some more things with it. Maybe you could do stamina for some of the matches or something, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that's that. Alright, number 4. All-Star. And I'm not talking about the Smash Mouth song. I'm talking about going in, fighting every single character. That's all I need to say, honestly. Heals. Well, I mean 3 heals, but still, that's pretty massive. You gotta fight every single character back to back, and if you have a hard difficulty set on, it gets pretty tough. Honestly, it was really fun. You can play it multiplayer, and I really like it. I think that it should come back. And yeah, so number 3, Stamina and Special Brawl. Now, honestly, I didn't like the fact that you could only do maybe like curry reflect. I mean, I guess that's okay to make it not too OP and insane, right? So I mean, whatever. But obviously you can have Mega and Mini at the same time, but still, Stamina was my favorite. Honestly, I think that could be. I think that I could play just Brawl on Stamina all the time. That is, I love having a set health and trying to kill people with their actual health. So I think that they should probably like maybe add some more options to this, because I mean, I like the ones that are here. It's just I feel that there should be a few more options, possibly like like I think that, let's see, Invisible and Metal, they don't really contradict each other. You could make those their separate things, but still. Alright, anyway. So that honestly, that's just one of my favorite modes in the game, in Brawl, so that should definitely come back. Yeah. So, number 2, Boss Battle. Boss Battle was one of the most fun things in the game. I still, to this day, constantly play boss battles. I'm going on trying to clear it on very hard and insane right now. I've yet to do that. And yeah, because of that guy right there, Taboo. He gets pretty tough. And I really, like, I don't know if I would want to see Taboo back again, but I definitely like to see a big main boss. I don't know, maybe Taboo again. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, so, and like I was talking about All-Star, another idea, you could have boss battle within All-Star, to where you have to face every character and every boss. Like, you'd have to face all these guys, well, I mean, and Mega Man and whoever they add into the game, and possibly some of these guys that are getting voted off the island, but whatever. And all of these guys. Also, I'd like to see, like, another Pokemon boss. Maybe, like, I mean, be Kyurem? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, Rayquaza really fit the boss battle. He really did, and I like it. You should put a shiny Rayquaza. It'd be pretty awesome. But anyway, alright, now the number 1 thing that I'd like to see from Super Smash Bros. As a game mode is something that's a little bit disappointing, and that's story mode. Honestly, story mode was pretty much one of my favorite parts about this game. Game modes rather than like the regular Brawl, of course, because that, honestly, Brawl was the main part of the game. It was so fun. But, I mean, story mode with all these cutscenes, it made it so epic. They really blended all the characters fairly well, honestly, and implemented all the characters in this game that come from completely different universes and different worlds in itself together into one massive story of impending doom on the world. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's very sad that they've said that they're not going to do it with the next game. Well, they said that they weren't going to do subspace. A subspace kind of setting. But that leaves me to think that they're probably going to do something very similar to it. I mean, Nintendo games are notorious for having story modes all the time. Like, I mean, even with their multiplayer game, they have something that kind of ties it all together. And even with, like, games like Nintendo Land or Mario Party, they have something that ties all the maps and stuff together to where you have to beat them to overcome a goal. So I have a feeling that they're going to do something with it. I mean, look at these awesome pictures. Like, these were just so cool. I mean, I don't know. These pictures don't even describe how awesome story mode was. And I could go on for a long time talking about how awesome the story mode is and how awesome the boss battles mixed with character battles and everything just mixed well together. And I'd like to see stages that you have to clear, like platforming kind of stuff. It really implemented kind of a platforming kind of feel to where you'd have to go to the end of the level and fight all these little enemies and and things. But I trust in Sakurai to deliver a good game, and these are just my opinions. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Comments, yes, I can talk. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I really appreciate any like/subscribe, you know, all that jazz. And so go out there and play some Smash Bros. Because it's awesome. Yeah. Alright. Sayonara.